Dun Shows World.
Welcome to Shows World Gamers, Josh here, and welcome to another holiday week. And as this holiday week draws to a close, I wanted to take a moment to look at this week's news stories, this week's gaming announcements, and this week's new video game releases. But if you're new to the channel, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the fun we're going to have here on the channel over the next year in 2024. Alright gamers, let's start off this week in review with a few news stories. Now, as the year winds down, this week is usually pretty light for news, but Nintendo fans did get some really good news from someone who has become quite the Nintendo celebrity over the past few years, especially thanks to the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Character Deep Dive videos. Of course, I'm talking about Masahiro Sakurai, the creator of Kirby as well as the Smash Bros. Series. Now, many have speculated that Mr. Sakurai could possibly be moving on from the gaming industry now that his work has completed on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Final Fighter Sora from Kingdom Hearts, and the character was released. But he did mention recently on his YouTube channel that he is still creating games for the time being, so we definitely have something to look forward coming from this famed game producer. Now, in a really cool story coming from Harmonix's newest project, which is the newly released rhythm-based game Fortnite Festival, which is a free-to-play game accessed in the Fortnite game. The head of the company in an interview stated that they plan to start releasing new songs weekly, and while they don't plan to make new guitars, they will try to support classic Rockstar guitars, so they will work with the game, as well as allow third-party companies to make peripherals that will be compatible with the game also. I'm not sure how it's going to work with the classic guitars, but that sounds pretty awesome. If you're interested, I would start looking for some of those classic guitars now, because I have a feeling the prices on those things are going to go up pretty quick. The game is pretty awesome, and using those guitars, it's going to make it much more popular. Next up, let's take a look at some gaming announcements. Now, South Park Snow Day received a release date announcement, with it coming out on March 26 on the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 5, the PC, as well as on Xbox Series systems. It turns out the game is going to be a budget price game, coming in at only $29.99. Although there will be a crazy collector's edition that comes with a ton of additional cool collector stuff for a little over $200. The game itself is looking really good. The graphics look fantastic. It's not my kind of game, but I'm going to have to give this thing a shot. I'm a huge South Park fan, and the game is looking really promising. Also, Gran Emprise 2 Portals Apart received an announcement trailer this week with the 2024 release year. Now, this game is a first-person survival adventure crafting game with some really impressive visuals that will have you adventuring through magical portals into wild fantasy worlds. And this is another game that I don't know much about this. I never played the original game, but this game, it looks pretty cool too. If any of you guys played the first game, let me know in the comments what you thought of it, because this looks like a pretty cool game. So far, it looks like it's only coming to PC, but I think this would be a great console game. And I'm going to check into the original game, see if it released on consoles. I'm not sure whether it did or not, but this game looks pretty promising. I'm going to keep my eye on this title too. Alright gamers, once again, this is the time of year when game releases go on a bit of a hiatus. We are going to try to put together a new release video covering the first 2 weeks of January in a single video this upcoming week. Then we will get back to the normal weekly new release videos after that, as the 2024 release schedule kicks off to its, kind of more normal weekly bigger games releases after that. As we are going to get some bigger games coming out, it's really going to kick off with that upcoming 2D kind of Metroidvania style Prince of Persia game that I'm pretty excited about. But the next 2 weeks still going to be a little slow, so look forward to that. We are going to drop that video. There are going to be some digital smaller games coming out, so we will cover that for you. So look forward to that video on Monday. We'll let you know all the games coming out then. Alright gamers, that concludes the week in review for the week ending on December 29th. The week started with Jack Black's just banger of a song that Hey, I mean, we were all singing this song all summer about a certain princess we all know and love from the Super Mario Bros. Movie being snubbed from a nomination at the Oscars, even though 3 songs from the Barbie movie were, I mean, they found their way in. Then the day that, well, I think Ralphie says it best.
A glorious, beautiful Christmas around which the entire kid year revolved.
Yes, we celebrated another Christmas, and we hope yours was filled with joy and fun as ours was. And the week ended with us winding down 2023 as we look forward to 2024 and what adventures lay ahead for us in the new year. But let me know anything we may have missed in the comments, and thanks for joining us today, gamers. Coach World, out.